How much house can you actually afford on $60,000 a year? I'm going to give you 4 different answers, and they're $200,000 apart. Let's find your real number. A lender will tell you almost $300,000. Dave Ramsey will tell you about $100,000, and the honest answer might be lower than both of them. I'll walk you through all of it. My name is Sam. I've been doing mortgages for 6 years. I've been in finance for 15, and I wrote a book for first-time home buyers. By the end of this video, you'll know why a lender's approval does not mean you can afford the house, and you'll get a free calculator that finds your real number in about 30 seconds. First, let's build the payment. A mortgage payment has 4 parts: principal and interest, that's the loan itself, property taxes, homeowner's insurance, and mortgage insurance if you put less than 20% down. Your lender bundles the taxes and insurance into something called escrow.
Escrow. What's an escrow?
Now, our scenario, $60,000 a year, is $5,000 a month gross. That means before taxes. After taxes, you're taking home about $3,950, depending on your state. That take-home number is your net income, and it matters a lot more than the gross. So answer number 1 comes from the lender. The lender qualifies you using your debt-to-income ratio.
Debt-to-income ratio.
How much of your gross monthly income goes toward debt payments? And a lot of loans will let that ratio run all the way up to almost 50% at 49.99%. So 50% of 5,000 is 2,500. Take out 250 for your existing debts, and a lender can approve you for about a $2,250 housing payment. That's roughly a $290,000 house. Here's what the lender approval buys you in every single state. Everywhere from about $246,000 in Nebraska up to $332,000 in Hawaii. But hold on, that payment is 57% of your take-home pay. So more than half of every paycheck gone to the house. An approval is not an affordability number. The lender is telling you the most they'll lend you, not what your life can handle. Answer 2 comes from Dave Ramsey. The Ramsey rule says spend no more than 25% of your net income on a 15-year loan with 20% down. He might have pivoted from that rule, but that's what I last remember. 25% of your net is about $990 a month. And on a 15-year loan, that buys you about $102,000 of house. And here's the Dave Ramsey rule in all 50 states. $71,000 in Nebraska, $130,000 in Hawaii.
What is this? A house for ants?
The discipline is great, but the median house price in the US is around $400,000. So answer 3 is the 30% rule. Keep your payment under 30% of your gross. That's $1,500 a month, which lands around $189,000. It feels like a sensible middle ground, but it has the same problem as every percentage rule. Here's the 30% rule, coast to coast. About $152,000 in Nebraska and up to $224,000 in Hawaii. Here's my problem with all 3 answers. Percentages don't know you. It doesn't take into account how much you spend elsewhere. Your lifestyle, your kids, your groceries, your discipline, none of that shows up in a percentage. So instead of a percentage, I want you to find your residual income.
Residual income.
That's what's actually left over after your real life gets paid for. Real quick, if you're looking to buy your first home and need a good agent or lender, head over to noobhomebuyer.com/agent, and I'll connect you with a good one. So here's my formula, which is actually just a budget.
Budgets? We don't need no stinking budgets.
Net income, this is what you actually take home each month, minus your savings, minus lifestyle, minus survival costs. Whatever is left over, that's your affordable housing payment. So let's fill in each piece as an example. So savings comes first, retirement, emergency funds, home repair funds, because something will break in the house. Plan on about 1% of the home's price every single year. Then your lifestyle, every subscription, every hobby, every receipt to Pickleball USA. If you want to keep your life after you buy the house, you have to count the cost of your life. And don't lie to yourself. You know you're not going to stop pickleballing. Then you have survival costs. These aren't wants, they're needs. Utilities, gas, groceries, medical bills, insurance, and every loan payment you owe. Here's the $60,000 version using national averages. This is just an example. So $450 on groceries, $200 eating out, $800 for the car, the gas, the insurance, $350 for healthcare, $400 for utilities and your phone, $75 for other insurance, $250 in debt payments, $300 for your lifestyle, and $425 into savings. If you add it all up, you have almost about $700 a month left for housing. Now we flip it. Instead of asking what a house costs, we ask what $700 a month can buy. I built this free calculator that does exactly that. If you go to tools.noobhomebuyer.com/affordability, you pick your state, you type in your budgeted payment, the down payment that you saved, and today's rate. It's posted right there below the calculator. And then you hit calculate. $700 a month with $20,000 down buys about an $83,000 home.
Who farted in my sandwich?
If you can trim $250 of subscriptions and lifestyle, your budget grows to about $116,000. You have to take that into consideration. If you want a larger house, you'll need to review what you honestly can live without, if it's worth it to have the bigger house. I know those numbers are sobering next to a $400,000 median, but this is not a video about giving up. This is the homework that keeps you out of the house poor trap. And mortgage delinquencies are already rising. If the number is too small, you have 3 honest levers you can pull. You can add more income, you can apply a larger down payment, or you can move your timeline. The biggest takeaway from this is buy the house your life can afford. So run your own numbers. The calculator's free in the links below. If this helped you, subscribe, because this channel exists to helping keep first-time buyers out of trouble. If you found this video helpful and you're feeling ready to buy your first home, head over to noobhomebuyer.com/agent and I'll connect you with a good lender or agent. The agent pays me a referral fee once you buy, so it's my goal to help you feel ready and connect you with the best professionals so you can succeed. Either way, I'm rooting for you.